I'm Jake Smith, and this is my eco-friendly science project. For the project, I was told to form a short action plan to carry out for 10 days to see if I could change my habits or routines to become more sustainable or lower my daily CO2 output. For my project, I tried to unplug any items that I wasn't using, so I used less electricity each day for 10 days. When I made my plan, I thought of what I could unplug. I have a power bar in my room under my desk, check. A power bar downstairs that powers my drum kit and LED lights, check. There is only one problem. My dad works from home each day. This was a huge roadblock, but I thought of an idea. I can leave my Wi-Fi router and printer plugged in, but unplug anything else that wasn't needed throughout his or my day. These include my PC, which draws a lot of phantom power, a few chargers for my camera and headset, and a lamp. I mentioned phantom power, but what is it? Phantom power is when all your items plugged into an outlet are off, but the electricity still flows through the cable. The cord draws power, which means your cable is never off, and when you unplug your items, you can save up to 10% on your hydro bills. Hydro One and I are good friends, so they wanted me to tell you that. This was very important to my project because the purpose was to use less electricity, so I needed to unplug everything that I wasn't using. Prior to starting the project, I did an online quiz that calculated my yearly CO2 output. My results showed that every year, my household would produce at least 8.2 tons of CO2 a year. This didn't mean I was a good guy or a bad guy. In the world of eco-friendliness, I was in the gray area in between. I was what you call a climate consumer. I'm doing alright, but at the same, I could improve a lot. About 2 days into the project, my parents told me about some other ways that I could limit our CO2 output. They suggested to pay attention to the little things, like taking shorter showers or closing the fridge door faster. Taking shorter showers helps lower your hot water usage and can cut your intake in half. Closing the fridge faster limits the cold getting out of the fridge so it doesn't have to work so hard keeping everything cool when it's open. Fast forward 5 days into the project. I started to realize that unplugging everything started to be a little bit of a pain because it was just inconvenient every time I had to use something. But I kept going until the end of the 10 days. Fast forward to the last day of the project. I'm feeling good about myself because I'm being much more aware of my power usage and I'm being more conscious about my CO2 output. I think I'm going to keep going with the shorter showers and closing the fridge door faster because it's just common sense keeping that in check. But I don't see myself continuing unplugging everything and plugging everything back in. It's just too inconvenient to carry out for too long. I will stay conscious about how much phantom power I'm using because it is a very important term on my hydro bills. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.